We spent years trying to sell this church for about the cost of an average home.
I'm really happy that they will continue to use this church as a place of worship.
After almost a decade of waiting, a new chapter is about to begin for a piece of Buffalo history. St. Gerard's Church at Bailey and East Delavan will become a mosque.
This sale was approved yesterday by a state Supreme Court justice. News 4's Jen Shantz has more on the deal and reaction from the community. Jen?
Well, Don, the deal hasn't officially closed yet, but 3 men agreed to purchase the building for $120,000 and plan to turn it into a mosque. The Diocese of Buffalo says this change is symbolic of a new era, and it's one that they feel good about. The corner of East Delavan and Bailey will soon be a place Muslims come to recognize. St. Gerard's Church, which closed in 2008, is being converted into a mosque. State Supreme Court Justice Tracy Bannister approved the sale Thursday. The news was a surprise for this former congregation member.
4 generations of my family, we've come to this. My grandfather, my parents, their parents before that.
The change is one he welcomes. So does the church's last pastor, Reverend Francis Mazer.
We all worship the same God, Catholics and Muslims. There are a lot of misconceptions about that, and I'm really happy that they will continue to use this church as a place of worship.
The building holds a lot of memories for the city's Catholic community.
It's never easy. My mother was baptized here, my parents were married here, but I do realize that times change.
The Catholic population in this neighborhood is getting smaller, while the Muslim one grows. Justice Bannister called the sale reasonable. According to court records, proceeds from the church and the artifacts inside will go to Blessed Trinity. At one point, the church was going to be disassembled and rebuilt in Georgia, but the cost of that project proved to be too much. Interior items, though, are still making the trip.
The pews and the altar and the windows have already gone to Georgia, and they plan to break ground this spring.
Now, Reverend Mazer says the local artwork, specifically the stained glass windows, will keep the church's history alive, even from hundreds of miles away. He plans to meet with the new owners soon, who were not available for comment today. In the newsroom tonight, Jen Shantz, News 4.